Our country is surrounded by more than 3 million square miles of open ocean and more than 95,000 miles of coastline. Ocean resources are a significant part of our American way of life, with U.S. fisheries generating $244 billion in sales and supporting more than 1.7 million jobs. They're also some of the world's largest and most sustainable. At NOAA Fisheries, we've been working for the past 150 years to carry out our mission, supporting sustainable fisheries and safe sources of seafood, protecting marine life, and conserving healthy ecosystems. Originally established in 1871 as the U.S. Commission of Fish and Fisheries under President Grant, we were the first federal conservation and environmental agency in the country. At the outset, we focused on learning about U.S. waters and fish, and collecting data on fishing methods, fish catch, and seafood trade. We also established laboratories to study and understand the nation's fisheries. The early 20th century ushered in a new era of awareness about the importance of our nation's natural resources, including fish and shellfish. We realized that these resources were finite, so we began focusing on fisheries conservation. We established 8 councils across the country, designed to manage fisheries specific to their region. We also began working with industry partners to develop annual catch limits and sustainable fishing practices. In close coordination with state partners and the councils, we used robust science to manage nearly 500 fish stocks. Moving forward, we expanded our fisheries research and data collection, empowering new technologies and partnering with fishermen to obtain data on their vessels through observers and monitoring systems. This information allows us to track the status of our fisheries and ensure they're being managed with an eye toward long-term health and sustainability. Through these actions, we've turned the corner on overfishing, and today it remains near all-time lows. Since 2000, we've rebuilt more than 45 stocks. At the same time, we're expanding seafood production by supporting aquaculture, farming fish, shellfish, and even seaweed to meet growing demand. In the 1970s, new environmental laws established NOAA Fisheries as a steward for marine mammals and endangered marine species. We are responsible for more than 165 endangered and threatened marine species, from whales to salmon to corals, and for developing plans that guide their recovery. We develop regulations to protect these species, such as establishing a minimum distance boaters must keep from marine mammals. We study their breeding, feeding, and migration habits to determine the best actions to help these populations grow. We also take direct action, working with our partners to rescue whales tangled in fishing gear and turtles exposed to severe cold water. Over the last 4 decades, we've made significant progress towards stabilizing populations and getting them on the path to recovery. These endangered species, like all wildlife, need healthy habitats to rest, feed, grow, reproduce, and even hide from predators. Without them, their populations won't be able to recover. We protect these important areas, such as rivers, coral reefs, and wetlands, to prevent human impacts. We also restore habitats that have been lost or degraded, including habitat damaged by oil spills and other disasters. In the last 30 years, we've restored more than 150,000 acres of habitat, allowing fish and other marine life to thrive. These projects also create jobs and protect coastal communities from storms. Our oceans, rivers, and coasts provide us with so much: recreation, tourism, food, and even livelihoods. They're also changing due to rising temperatures and shifting weather conditions. We are taking action to prepare for and respond to the impacts of climate change, to ensure that our natural resources remain healthy and productive. The protection of our ocean is a complex and continuing endeavor that requires the collaboration of many partners and stakeholders. In 150 years, we've learned so much about the ocean and what it has to offer us, but we're always working to develop a greater understanding of our environment and our place in it. Here's to the future of NOAA Fisheries.